This is Gary Atensa with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. I'm here at Snow Lab, brand new for 2016. They are now introducing and serving shaved snow made with the highest quality ingredients for the local foodies and dessert lovers here in Denver. I'm here with the co-owners, co-founders, Daniel Augusto. Guys, thanks for joining us here. Let's start off a little bit about you guys. I mean, obviously this was a friendship that began a few years back, and basically you had no idea probably you guys are going to be introducing something that originated in Taiwan. It has now made its way to the States. It's pretty much getting pretty popular across the States here. You guys are introducing it here to Denver. How did this whole partnership begin here, Daniel?
So we've been friends for about maybe 10 years now, and we love to travel and eat. So we went over to California and we found this dessert and we fell in love with it. And every time we come back to Denver, there's nothing like this here. So we, decided to take a leap of faith and, make it out here.
Excellent. I mean, obviously, as Coloradans here, we are no stranger to snow. We know all about it. We're known for our snow, although most of it is up on the Rocky Mountains here, and we're not used to shaved snow. Why don't you define a little bit what that means? What is shaved snow for the viewers?
Shaved snow, it's a mixture between ice cream and shaved ice. We make the blocks in-house, and we put it through a shaver. The consistency that comes out, it's in the snow consistency, very light and fluffy.
We're talking about fluffy, ribbon-like. It's got a very unique look and taste to it. It pretty much melts when it hits your mouth. Are people seeming to like that get involved with it?
Yeah, definitely. It's just we try to keep it to the Colorado theme by making it healthy and also trying to cater to the vegans and also lactose intolerance as well. Since me and my business partner were both lactose intolerant, so we decided to use soy milk as a base to make it creamy, and we use all real fresh ingredients to make the.
So let me ask you this. I mean, obviously we all understand what ice cream is, very popular. A few years back, frozen yogurt hit across the nation, very popular. This is brand new, man. I mean, for basically the nation. You guys are the first ones to be bringing this right here to Denver. This is a unique, guilt-free dessert, if you will. Has the process been pretty exciting?
Definitely. It's definitely a learning curve for a lot of people since they don't know what Taiwanese shaved ice is. So we're trying our best to introduce this dessert to a lot of people here and trying to tell them, like, hey, this is not exactly what you're thinking it is. It's not a snow cone with artificial syrup on top, but more than that,
Absolutely. I mean, obviously the secret here is in the snow itself. So before we talk about the toppings, let's start there. We're talking about a base that is non-dairy. And so it's got a soy base. That's pretty much friendly with most people's diets, I would imagine.
Definitely. It's we also have other bases as well. So just in case people are allergic to soy, we also have water-based flavors and coconut milk-based flavors as well.
We hear much about those that are lactose intolerant, like you guys just discussed. So this is really something that the vegans can eat and the dairy-free people can eat, and yet they can come in and enjoy it without having to worry.
Correct. Yeah, it's being lactose intolerant ourselves, we wanted to have options for people like us that can approach and have this dessert without feeling guilty or feeling the aftermath of the lactose intolerance.
It's cool because people are trying this and they've never tried it before. What really makes it their dessert is when they can customize it and when they can take these toppings and put them on. Obviously the toppings are important to you guys to make sure they're high quality and all natural, and that's pretty much what people seem to like.
Definitely. We since this is a Taiwanese dessert, we try to gear towards all the Asian influence toppings as well, and also kind of be cautious with our toppings, make sure they're dairy-free as well and, vegan-friendly, just to make sure that we have the toppings covered for everybody.
So we're talking about no powders, no bad additives, no high fructose. This is good stuff that people can eat and feel good about.
Correct. We use all high-grade ingredients, natural, nothing artificial, no food coloring whatsoever. This is as fresh and as natural as it gets.
People that haven't tried this before, they walk through the doors, they're maybe looking at the menu there and not sure what to order. For a first timer, what would you recommend they try?
Usually a vanilla base is pretty common, pretty friendly as well. So we usually tell them, like, hey, we can make you a banana split. So that's like a vanilla base with bananas, cherries, nuts, and chocolate or raspberry drizzle on top.
What about those folks that have been here a few times, are ready to expand their palate out a little bit? When you start mixing and matching, what is your favorite right now that your taste team has put together?
You know, one of the things that we always encourage people is to be adventurous with their palates. Avocado is our favorite, one of our favorite flavors. It seems like a little bit out of the norm, but the flavor is very strong, and like I said, you know, we use all natural ingredients, so it's not going to be something that it's going to be artificially flavored, but at the same time it's amazingly and surprisingly good to the people that actually take us on our suggestion.
Absolutely. I mean, guilt-free. It's all natural. Yet at the same time, it's a fun product. I mean, kids can come in here, get pretty creative. Adults get pretty creative. Have you been pretty surprised by what people have been able to put together?
Definitely. We actually found out some interesting toppings when they were mixing it with the flavors. So we never knew graham crackers was good with green tea until somebody actually had it. So you know, it's a learning process for us too, as you know, customers come in, try different combinations, and we found that some combinations to be pretty delicious.
Excellent. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, take a look at that menu. We're talking about they got their signature flavors right there. They've also got some specialty flavors, but don't limit these guys by the menu. They're always thinking of new topics, new flavors, subject to change all the time. Check them out on Facebook. Like them there. They'll let you know what new flavors they got going out. And obviously, this is going to be a dessert that's going to be kind of addictive. I mean, we do have to warn you, once you try it one time, you're going to want to come back in and try it again. Obviously, the place is made for shaved snow, but I also see you got some hot and cold tea up there as well. Why do you think that was important to add to the menu?
So this is a pretty seasonal dessert, so we just want to kind of offset some of the, you know, the dessert with some hot tea in the wintertime. Since Colorado's pretty, you know, it gets cold and it gets hot, so you can have hot and cold in one day. So we want to make sure we cater to everybody.
Obviously, guys, it was important for you to bring a quality product to Denver, but not only that, but to provide an ambience where you can enjoy that quality product. Tell me a little bit about the facility you've set up here.
So we kind of want more of a industrial coffee shop kind of vibe. You know, we want a place where people can hang out, conversate with each other, and hang out and just, you know, talk to each other without, you know, we don't have TVs here. We have board games, we have Wi-Fi, outlets at every table. So just give a chance for even students to come here and study, or professionals to come here and work as well.
So really, this is going to be a community place here where people come together and basically are part of the Snow family, if you will.
Correct. Yeah, that's been one of our eye-openers. You see people playing the games, being social with each other as opposed to being on their phone, even though we do have the Wi-Fi for the people that want to come do homework or work. But we want to encourage people to socialize like the good old days. You know, we see it with the games and with people just coming back and even challenging us to games. So it has been a great eye-opener for sure.
As we know, basically living here, Denver is a great place to be a foodie. I mean, this is a great place. They attract some great chefs, some great ideas, and this is an idea nobody's seen. Obviously, folks are going to want to come in here and try it out. You're centrally located right here off of Evans. Has it been an exciting journey for you guys as you've brought this, and has the public embraced it pretty well?
Yeah, you know, we get a lot of new customers daily, a lot of returning customers, people that are excited for the culinary scene to expand in Colorado. Mainly the food scene has grown, like you mentioned. We want to be part of that, and we want to encourage people to reach outside of their box. You know, there is a flavor for everybody that we have, but we encourage people to step out and try something new, because not only is the product new, but these are flavors that are very unique.
Absolutely, and basically, if you guys have it your way, we're not only going to be known for our snow here in the Rocky Mountains that are up on the mountains, we're going to be known for shaved snow, which is basically something that a lot of people haven't experienced, so we hope this will get them to come on out and take a look. Once again, they're centrally located right here in Denver, Colorado. That is Snow Lab, bringing you something that is really going to go across the nation. You heard about it first here. These guys brought it to you. It began basically in the West. It's now in Midwest here in Denver, Colorado. This is Gary Atensa with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Inglewood, Colorado. I am here at Revell's Spa. Since 2011, they have been South Denver's premier wellness day spa, focusing on luxury wellness for clients across Denver. I am here with Tracy, who is the owner, founder, esthetician. Thanks for joining us here today, Tracy. Let's start off a little bit about yourself. Really, wellness has been something you've always been into. You definitely believe it's important to be at the gym, take care of yourself, get out and exercise a little bit. Tell me a little bit how this all got started for you and why you decided to open up.
Well, it's actually a funny story. I used to do landscaping, and I did design and project management for a golf course company. And then I did a little bit of residential. So I, as I tell people, I play in the mud a little bit differently now. But I used to do stage and theater makeup. And in doing that, I was watching people's skin get really, really bad, and then I would just keep covering it up. And I knew there had to be something. One of the girls that I worked with, she did this skincare thing. Right. And I'm like, what is that? So it used all the science that I loved, and it helped solve problems. And growing up, I always had acne, and it was really one of those things that I can never get a hold of. And it's just really rewarding now that I'm helping people fix a lot of these problems so they don't have to go through it anymore.
Doing a lot more than just covering them up, but actually taking care of them right at the source. Let me ask you, in society, we continue to advance in technology. We're providing more options, more ways to enjoy life. Yet at the same time, in this hustle, rush, have we kind of lost the art or the necessity to slow down and take a little bit of time for ourselves? Why do you think a spa is almost more needed today than it was, let's say, 20 years ago?
Stress relief. Not only are you getting results with the treatments that you come in here for, but you're just getting that overall body relaxation and the stress relief from it, which really makes that difference in feeling that whole body approach to the skincare and to just the overall wellness and health of the total body.
It takes us here in the West a little bit of time to understand that holistic approach, doesn't it? The Easterners haven't for some time. We're now understanding that this whole body approach is basically the way to go. These are customized approaches for each person that walks in. Is that correct?
It is, absolutely, because there's no cookie cutter thing. I mean, obviously the steps will be the same. You'll come in, you'll lay down, you'll get changed, but in between there, this product is going to work better for whatever skin condition you have or for whatever body treatment that you're dealing with at that time. So there's different things that each body needs that you have to incorporate in there. So nobody's the same. Nobody's got that same issue.
Like you say, no cookie cutter here. We're going to find out exactly what you need. Quite honestly, you have quite a few services under one roof. I mean, there's a lot going on here. Tell me about the facility. You guys just moved in here, basically expanding and growing. That had to be a pretty exciting time.
It's exciting and scary all at the same time. But yes, we've incorporated more. When I first started out, we only did facials and body treatments. Now we've got massage, we've got Reiki, we've got lash extensions, we've got mani-pedis, nutrition. We've got it all now.
Speaking of got it all, let's give the viewers, let's break it down a little bit for them. Let's start off, first of all, nothing really says like a massage. Stress relieving massage, so be it a prenatal or basically neuromuscular, deep tissue, Swedish, these are all things that are employed here. Tell me about that.
So each of my massage therapists really work with the client, and a lot of it, they'll sign up for whatever, doesn't matter. More so, it's like, what does that body need? So you might get a little bit of deep tissue, you might get some neuromuscular, you might even get cupping in the middle of that as well, too, to really help release that tension in the muscles. So that way you leave here, yeah, maybe a little sore, but boy, in the next few days, you're gonna love the way you're feeling.
Excellent. The skin is the largest organ on the body. Tell me how you're able to use hydration and detox wraps to help get the most out for our wellness.
Well, especially here in Colorado, because everybody is just so sucked dry. No oxygen, no humidity. So putting that really well needed back into the skin itself, and then working with a lot of those wraps, working the internal as well, so you're holding that inside is just huge. But then you don't have that alligator shedding thing going on all season long.
Not only are people feeling good, but you're helping them look good also. One of those ways is the Luma Firm for the body and the face. Share with me a little bit about that.
It's a great luxury treatment, but yet still with a purpose. So the Lumifirm for the body really helps hydrate as well as just helps get that little bit of firming. It's not really a firming wrap per se, but it's going to kind of give that illusion of really smoothing out the skin as well, though, too.
Is that also available for the face as well?
So a little bit different for the face. How it works more for hydrating, but gives that tightening effect. It is perfect when you've got a wedding coming up. You've got my favorites when you got those reunions, and you really need to look firm and tight, and then it gives a nice, beautiful glow. The beautiful thing about that is you can walk out of here, throw makeup on, and you are set for the night.
Wonderful. I mean, speaking of a beautiful glow, one of the ways you're able to do that is through body scrubs. Tell me what that does for the skin. Is this the entire body or just the face as well?
Entire body. So your body scrub's going to work, and we've got a great new product in that is very much a luxurious product that melts into the skin. So not only are you just getting that dead skin really buffed off, but you're rehydrating that fresh new skin. You're just, as I tell people, you're going to want to change the sheets and have clean sheets for the night after that treatment.
That is amazing. Like you mentioned before, we live in Colorado where the seasons change all the time. Obviously, basically facials is what you started out with. Our faces are pretty well exposed year-round. Is it pretty important for people who live in Colorado to make sure we get our facial, and how often does a person need something like that?
Depending on the age. So my younger generations we're going to go every 6 to 8 weeks. My olders, we're looking every week. So that like over 30s, we're going to go every 4 weeks. So once a month, you're going to want to get in there because we're exfoliating it off. We can also spot any dry areas or problem areas. Wrinkling out here is humongous because we don't have that humidity. So a first sign is dehydration will give those wrinkles. That way we can keep on top of it, make sure the right products are being used for those.
Interesting. We're talking about treatments like deep pore, caviar, micro needling. These are some pretty advanced technologies that people are probably pleasantly surprised to find out how many things are available.
Absolutely. It's a wide range, but yet not everything's going to be good for every person. And that just gives a little bit. So we've got something for acne, we've got something for aging, we've got something for good maintenance if you're just looking to maintain where you're at.
So really, I mean, it is possible for the non-surgical facelift now with all this technology. I mean, for people to come in and actually, we have a way to kind of fight back against some of this loose skin or sagging skin.
That one works more on the muscles. So the skin tight's the one that's going to help more getting that skin, stimulating that collagen, getting the elastin to start really firming up. The non-surgical is going to work the muscles. So it is an exercise program for the skin or for the muscles to really get up there and hold those back into shape.
Quite a bit of technology happening here, state of the art. You basically have chemical resurfacing, microderm, peels. I mean, so it's really not a cliche when you say it's a new you. We're talking about exfoliating, getting rid of the old and in with the new.
Absolutely. A lot of times, especially as we're getting a little bit up there in years, we're not exfoliating naturally as fast as we should. So having those to really help kick the skin into gear and make that, we can get that turnover rate a lot better and keep us looking younger longer.
And not only that, but skin problems can actually and come along at any age. Like you mentioned before, even acne. I know I've got kids who are experiencing acne. Share with us how an oxygen prescription can really help something like that.
Oh, one of my favorites for acne is the Oxygen RX. That one's awesome. It gets in there, it delivers the oxygen, but just enough so you don't get that oxidation issue as well, where you've got then to counterbalance it with the free radical issues that are going on. But it gets in there, kills the bacteria, because bacteria does not like oxygen. And you've got a great one. It also reduces the redness, so you don't have quite as much swelling and looking like that. But it is wonderful for any acne, any age.
This is truly an experience that probably many people enjoy doing, either by the menu a la carte, or you can combine and put a lot of things together, have a complete day spa here, a head-to-toe experience, from pedicures to manicures, detoxing the feet, you name it, quite a few things happening.
Absolutely. And working more with a program is really good. And that just incorporates that whole body approach on everything that's an issue with you. So we usually take people that first time through a discovery journey where we find out, hey, what's going on with you, both internally and externally. So we know where to start with, and then building a program around that really customized, just getting those stress levels down, making sure that you've got the right detox program and the right skin program and products to go with that.
That initial consultation, is that something free of charge? Can somebody come in and go through a consultation and find out what kind of package can be put together?
The discovery journey is more than a consultation, so we're going to actually go through a lot more in depth, and that is the charge service that we do provide. They can always come in for a quick 15-minute consultation anytime to kind of find out, hey, what would be my best first start, or I'm kind of thinking this, is that the right direction?
But the best way is to go through the complete discovery, where you actually get in, go deep, and really put a regimen together for someone.
Absolutely. That way we've got a great body scanner. We can scan, okay, here's some dry spots, here's what you're not holding. Maybe even look a little bit further where your stress levels are. If we need to recommend, maybe this is a little past what we can do, go see a doctor about that or this, then we've got that head to toe overview of what's going on with that person.
Fantastic. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. First of all, on the website, basically, you can reserve a spot right there. They've got online booking. You can also take a look at their menu. Quite a few services they provide there. What started out as just basically facials has now expanded into a wide array of services for you. And you can also decide if you want to go a la carte, or you can put together a complete day package. This is a great way for ladies getaway, and a great way to provide a great gift for somebody. You've got gift certificates for people out there as well. Let me ask you this. This is something you've gone beyond just helping people from the makeup approach that first started here. Has it been rewarding for you, being able to combine quite a few professional therapists under one roof, at the same time having high quality products? And what has been the experience? Have people been happy with the approach?
Oh, it's been amazing. It's nothing better than two things. When someone falls asleep during service, you're like, yes, I've done it. And two, when they're just looking at themselves and they can't get out of the mirror, and just because they're just so amazed at, hey, this is finally clearing up, or these scars are finally going away. It's just so rewarding that way.
Not only what changes happens here, but you actually extend that knowledge out to them as well, helping them with internal wellness, if you will. We're talking about detox recipes. We're talking about life coaching. We're talking about taking control back of your life. Is that an important aspect for you as well?
It really is, and I don't think people understand how much the life coaching really goes with spa, because it's something you don't, sadly, see together. But we can fix all this, but if we don't make that change here and really get forward to where you want to be, that's where that life coach is going to come in and give you that little extra push, and that really makes that full approach just so much better.
Fantastic. I mean, obviously we spoke a lot about a ladies' day out, time to come, but we have to keep in mind, men like myself, we love this just as much. You definitely have a men's den where basically you can take care of us. Touch on that before we let you go.
Absolutely. The Men's Den will be officially coming out this month. We figured we'll launch it right around Father's Day. But these are treatments geared more for the man. So a lot of them, even though I can do any of these facials on a gentleman, these are going to be geared time-wise, a little bit more massage, a little bit more suction, because we know we all feel right through there with those gentlemen and things like that. All the massages, they'll still be pretty much the same. We'll just have it easier to find under one area.
Excellent. For someone out there who has never experienced a day spa, maybe they're not sure how to go about it, what would you tell them, Tracy?
You come, you turn your phone off, you relax, and you just let all those cares stay at the door and enjoy.
And enjoy in a resort-like atmosphere that basically when you walk through the doors, you're going to kind of feel the world leave you behind and slow down. Once again, that is the Ravel Spa since 2011, providing many services for folks here across Denver. Experience spa differently. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.